Hi everyone, today we are solving mixed set 9 for cMat 2025. I hope आपकी preparation बहुत अच्छी चल रही होगी. English के other sections की a lot of students have been asking me क्या ये playlist enough है? Yes, this playlist including these sessions जो मैं ले रही हूँ for 2025 along with some cMat 2024 sessions which I have taken in the same playlist. I'll just show you. Before, if you watched everything, I think there are some 34-35 videos, few more videos. I'll be adding approximately 40 videos होंगे for practice. So definitely this is enough, but we need to understand just watching classes is never enough. We have to take some mock tests ताकि exam day का exact experience हमें आए. So make sure students, whichever section you're preparing, like मेरे साथ आप English कर रहे हैं, maths कर रहे होंगे, reasoning कर रहे होंगे, but please make sure you're taking mocks. And now that there are very few days to go for cMat, please make sure you're taking daily one mock at least. Yes, so let's get started with the practice. Okay, so here we have to find similar in meaning or synonyms. So adjuvant exactly means additional, but see ठीक है वो तो आपने मैम directly बता दिया. कैसे इसको use करते हो? What is the context? So adjuvant is additional treatment, means generally बहुत जो extreme diseases होती हैं like cancer और something, तो उसमें जो दूसरे side effects होते हैं, secondary tumor नहीं हो जाए, for that adjuvant treatment is given to patient. That is additional, just as being proactive कि भाई जो future problems होंगी उसके लिए भी अभी से treatment दे रहे कि वो भी ना हो जाए कि इसको लेके तो दूसरे side effects हो जाए. So adjuvant is additional. Okay, paucity means lack of something, dearth of something. For example, definitely we can say there is paucity of talented employable people, isn't it? That's why job नहीं मिल रही है. ऊपर से there is paucity of एम्प्लॉयमेंट एज वेल, जॉब्स भी नहीं, एक तो लोग भी कम है, राइट, और ऊपर से जॉब्स भी कम है. सो पॉजिटिव मीन्स लैक ऑफ डर्थ ऑफ समथिंग, देयर इज लैक ऑफ जॉब्स वी कैन से. सो फ्यूनेस विल बी क्लोजेस्ट टू व्हाट वी आर डिस्कसिंग. इंडोलेंट, सी बिफोर आई एक्सप्लेन द वर्ड इंडोलेंट एंड इंसोलेंट दो वर्ड्स हैं एंड इसमें जनरली स्टूडेंट्स फाइंड इट कंफ्यूजिंग टू रिमेंबर द मीनिंग, इसलिए बता रही हूँ कि इंडोलेंट का मीनिंग है लेजी फर्स्ट हम, और इंसोलेंट मीन्स रूड, राइट, हैविंग सुपीरियरिटी कॉम्प्लेक्स दैट. सो प्लीज ये याद रखिए, इसमें डी है, राइट, एंड यहाँ पे एस है, ठीक है. सो इंडोलेंट, अब लेजी मीन्स फिर तो हम इनएक्टिव चूज करेंगे, करेक्ट. Clandestine means we will have a clandestine meeting tonight, or we'll have clandestine meeting next week in the evening, means secret meeting, we want to discuss something secret, so that can be hidden. Prattle means just कुछ to play with something, कुछ आवाज निकालना, right, कि हम भाई मैंने कुछ हाथ में लिया, I'm doing something, so like that. So उसका synonym क्या होगा? So basically gabble, because बाकी सबका मतलब कुछ आवाज नहीं है, right, it's a kind of noise. Now question number 6. Okay, appreciation of beauty by a set of principles. So appreciation of beauty means if I am arranging a house, it has to be arranged a certain way, it has to be organized a certain way, तभी उसको कोई भी देख के बोलेगा कि हाँ this is a nice beautiful room, beautiful house. अगर मैंने कुछ अपने ही कुछ दिमाग लगाया है like, तो that is not beautiful for everyone. So certain standards of beauty, certain standards of looks in anything, in a person, in dressing sense, in designing a room, is known as aesthetics. Mint is like minting money, right, we can say. Or okay, the remote regions of a country which are far away from the rivers. So basically rivers से basically divided होते हैं, इसके आसपास rivers होते हैं, that, या फिर basically rivers से थोड़ा जहाँ आसपास कोई rivers नहीं है. So bonsai is a smaller version of a tree, right, जो Chinese technology भी नहीं, art है जहाँ पे हर ट्री को, बड़े ट्री को शॉर्ट में कर देते हैं, दे आर रियल, सो रियल लीव्स होते हैं, दैट इज बॉन्जरी, से हमें पता है. हिंटरलैंड इज अ लैंड जिसमें आसपास कोई रिवर नहीं होती, इज डिवाइडेड बाय सेपरेट लैंड जहाँ पे रिवर काफी दूर होती है. अ पर्सन प्रोमिसेस टू टेल द ट्रुथ. सो इस प्रॉमिस को क्या बोलते हैं, जो हम कोर्ट में बोलते हैं कि यस मैं जो भी बोलूंगा सच बोलूंगा, सो दैट इज ओथ, correct. Savor is like to savor chocolate, like I'm enjoying chocolate, right. Fiesta is like festival. Fear of being without your mobile phone. So yes, ये तो सबको है, fear of being without mobile phone. So if I say to you no mobile phones today, you'll be scared. Why ma'am? मोबाइल फोन मत लो, यू कैन गिव मी एक्स्ट्रा असाइनमेंट और होमवर्क. सो नो मोबाइल, इसको आप ऐसे ऐसे, नोमोफोबिया इज नो मोबाइल फोबिया. राइट. एरोफोबिया इज जनरली एयरबॉर्न फोबिया, फ्लाइट में चढ़ने से डर लग रहा है, ऐसा कुछ, किसी रोलर कोस्टर में डर लग रहा है. राइट, कॉमन. बिब्लियोफोबिया मुझे लगता है 50% स्टूडेंट्स को है, बुक से डर लग रहा है, स्केर्ड ऑफ बुक्स. नेक्रोफोबिया, स्केर्ड ऑफ घोस्ट्स मुझे है. राइट. सो दैट a person who is addicted to seeing oneself in mirror, अपने आप को शीशे में देखते रहते हैं. राइट. वाह, I look so beautiful, I look so young, I look so handsome, right, I look so beautiful, all these things. So that is ESOP. ESOP basically means to keep looking yourself. ESOP basically means mirror, sorry, mirror. A file means you love looking at yourself. अगर ESOPtrophobia होता तो it means you do not like to look at yourself in mirror at all. राइट. सो वो फोबिया मतलब बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं. फाइल मीन्स यू लाइक सीइंग योरसेल्फ इन मिरर. सो दैट. Gastronom is generally a food expert, taste expert. If we watch series like Master Chef, जहाँ पे वो taste करते हैं and then they can tell. So food expert in simple words we can say. Right? Food connoisseur. Right. Anuptophile basically means someone who likes to stay alone. And anuptophobia means जिसको अकेले रहना पसंद नहीं है. They need partner, they need friends, maybe like that. Melophile means someone who loves music. Loves music. Anupta means alone. So means they like staying alone. All right. Here we have to find opposite. So aversion. I have aversion to reading. I hate reading. I don't like it. So I have hate means synonym. But if I say I like reading, so affection will be a negative word. I hate reading. So D is the opposite. Cacophonous. Cacophonous means noise. Right? There is a lot of cacophony in कुंभ right now. वहां जाओगे शांति नहीं मिलेगी. इतने सारे लोग हैं, people will be making noise. You can't study going to the कुंभ कि चलो आज वहां जाके पढ़ाई करते हैं. Not possible. There's a lot of cacophony there. So opposite will be, और it also means harsh noise. मतलब it's so disturbing. ऐसा भी नहीं कुछ म्यूजिक चल रहा है, वैसा भी नहीं, बहुत random आवाज है. So opposite will be good voice, isn't it? So that is melodious. Precept, right? What is precept, students? Precept is very organized. उसके पहले से उसका opposite होगा disorganization. Wet का opposite dry, not that difficult. To slander means to libel, to accuse, to blame someone, किसी पे कुछ गलत इल्जाम लगाना. So opposite will be glorification. Correct? Yes. Aspersion, again to blame someone, belittle, synonym है, synonym, kind of synonym. Alright, now we are going to solve one RC. I'll give you a minute to go through the passage just quickly because most of the questions are direct, and then फिर हम ये question solve करेंगे. देखिए. So we are basically discussing about how opera is different from right, musical theater. So or drama, right? Drama and opera is this, is elements of theater. So what is opera and how it is different from musical theater. Now let's read the question. It is pointed out in reading that opera. What about opera? Do we know? So I'll choose a different color here. Has developed under the influence of not really. It is a dramatic art form originated in Europe in which emotional content is conveyed through music, and by contrast, by opposite, musical theater, maybe opera hota singing hota, but it's more about drama, and music plays a lesser role. Whereas opera mein music is much more. Correct, that's what we are saying. So it is not developed under the influence of this. Is a drama sung with the accompaniment. साथ में एक orchestra भी होता है. In this there is an orchestra instrument. Ensemble means group in orchestra. So yes, this is correct. It is not a high budget. We don't know about budget. Is often performed in Europe. It has originated in Europe. Doesn't mean it's only performed in Europe, isn't it? So B is the correct answer. We can understand from reading that. Okay, we have to understand the whole passage for this. What we can get. Although the paragraph is quite short. So people are captivated more by opera. So there's no comparison. People definitely like opera. Emotional content is conveyed to the audience as much as through music, right? And people, ऐसा नहीं कि people like opera more or like musical theater less. No comparison. So this is wrong. Drama in opera is more important than the music. No, in opera, music is more important, right? Because in drama, musical theater, music plays a lesser role, whereas opera, music plays the primary role, right? That we are saying. So, no, it is opposite to what we are reading. Orchestra in opera can vary. Yes, orchestra can vary in size. So, this is written in the last line. The singers are accompanied by a musical group ranging from a small टू फुल मतलब शायद 5-6 लोग भी हो सकते हैं वो प्लेइंग इंस्ट्रूमेंट कैन बी 50 to 100 people also full symphonic orchestra it can be anything correct musical theater relies above all on musical theater क्या depend करता है music में no music plays lesser role main things in musical theater is scenery costumes acting all these things so this is also incorrect correct answer is option C okay next question number 3 students are 18 actually for this देखिए Yes, this is quite easy. I feel this particular passage as well as questions. Acting and costumes are secondary to music in musical theatre, right? Acting and costumes are secondary. Read it carefully. So, no. In musical theatre, acting and costumes are more important. Are primary elements. They are not less important. Many people find musical theatre more captivating than opera. So people find theatre better. Again, no comparison. Theatre लोगों को ज़्यादा अच्छा लगता है और opera people like better. Music in musical theatre is not as important as it is in opera. So क्या musical yes. So music in theatre is not that important because in theatre costumes all those things are acting is more important. Opera music is more important. So this is correct. And opera requires a huge orchestra as well as a large, not huge. It can be from small ensemble to a full. Not always it needs a huge orchestra. Right. So this is also wrong. Option C is correct. All right. Next passage, everyone. 1 minute to go through the question as well as the passage quickly. Take a look. If you're not able to finish within 1 minute, you can definitely pause, finish right at your end and then resume the class. Yeah, done reading? Alright, I guess it's an easy passage, so we can directly start solving the question. No need for me to make you understand the passage. It is clear from the passage that dolphins, what about dolphins do we need? Do we know don't want to be with us as much as we want to be with them? Not really. It's written that they are the friendliest creatures. So we can't say they do not want to be with us. Are proven to be less intelligent than once thought. Are they less intelligent? See, we are saying they can learn, they have a language that they communicate without needing the words. So basically, could any of these mammals be more intelligent than man? And then let's say certainly the most common argument we can say, but we can kill them. So overall, they are intelligent animals. राइट जितना हम उनके बारे में जानते हैं इतना ही हमें पता चलता है कि भाई वो काफ़ी कॉम्प्लेक्स है देन पीपल प्रीवियसली इमेजिन्ड एंड एवरीथिंग हमारी ही तरह दे टेक केयर ऑफ ईच अदर right so basically they are of course they intelligent we can't say they are less intelligent have a reputation of being friendly to humans yes right first line mein likha hai they are the friendliest creatures in the sea and have helped drowning sailors, are the most powerful creatures that live. We don't know. Blue whales is other powerful hai, like that. We don't know, but they're definitely friendly, good animal, intelligent animal. Question number 20. The fact that writer of the passage thinks that we can kill dolphins more easily than they can kill us. What about it? We can kill them more easily than they can kill us is the least satisfactory. Why? Because if we say ki, okay, if I say dolphins are intelligent, but you will say, okay, but we can kill the dolphins, they cannot kill us in return. So maybe we are more intelligent. वो तो ठीक है, but if we are trying to kill or thinking of or even talking about killing such intelligent animal like dolphins, that doesn't really make us intelligent. ये कोई बहुत समझदारी की बात नहीं है. Correct? So it means that they are better adapted to their environment than we are. Not really. Shows that dolphins have a very sophisticated form of communication. No. Proves that dolphins are not the most intelligent. No. It does just because we can kill them does not mean we are superior to them. Right? I can kill an ant also. It doesn't mean I'm superior. Comparison ही नहीं है, isn't it? Then that's not a very smart. उसमें अपने आप मुझे वो smart समझने की जरूरत नहीं है. If I can kill an ant, it's like that. One can infer from the reading that देखिए dolphins are quite abundant in some areas of the world. We don't know which areas they are more, which areas they are less. In which area I mean, we don't know. Communications are mostly communication. They definitely have. They have a language without needing words, but it doesn't mean communication is the most fascinating aspect of them. They're friendly also. They take care of. They take good care of each other. All these तो ऐसा नहीं कि यही सबसे special quality है उनकी. उनकी बहुत सारी qualities हैं. Dolphins have skills that no other living creatures have, such as the ability to. उनके वो they think, I don't know, nothing as such is mentioned. Dolphins have some social traits that are similar to those of humans. This is something as we do. आप यहाँ पे read कर सकते that they look after other dolphins when they are ill, care for pregnant mothers and protect the weakest in the community as we do. So that means they're similar to us in terms of some social traits. So D will be the correct answer. All right, I'll give you a minute to read. Yes, done. Okay, let's solve this question. Question number 22. The Free and Compulsory Education Bill of the 11th Five-Year Plan is a major initiative towards. So, where are these words? देखिए आप. I'll give you 30 seconds to solve this question. Yes, okay. Introducing a system of replacement of marks by grades as secondary stage in school affiliated to CBSE, and ये हमें कैसे पता है यहाँ पे? You can just read it. Evolving a national curriculum framework for teacher education, examination reform in accordance with the NCF. 2005 introduces this. So what we can say, replacing grade to marks, right? Okay. Question number 23. Technical education is encouraged by a government by the introduction of. So technical, यहाँ पे something is written that Yashpal Committee of National established 14 innovation universities among at world class, setting up 10 NITs, right, launching new scheme of interest. So technical के लिए we can say 10 new, right, NITs. Technology के लिए भाई यही होगा, technical education, isn't it? In order to ensure all-round development in the field of education, our government should take steps towards. What's the answer, students? Educating all women people below poverty line, yes. Right, setting up women hostel, women of weaker section, minorities, uh, professional courses by the economically weaker students and everything. So yes, ये भी करी तो करना ही है. The enhancement of the learning achievements, yes, वो भी हमें करना है कि भाई कोई अच्छा कर रहा है तो NITs है, सबकी फीस कम होती है, सारी चीज़ें हमें करनी है. Implementation of the 11th 5-year plan, eradication of the caste, creed and gender basis, right? So basically ये सारी चीज़ें जो कर रहे हैं it's for this purpose only. So we can choose all of the above, right? D. The overall idea behind the passage is. Overall idea is what? Women's education will know. Economically weaker section also, poor people, not just women. Importance to people below, not just for them. Importance to higher education, whoever it is. Everybody should get education. That's the whole plan. Alright, we are solving parajumbles now. देखिए 26th. Okay, what is non-invasive and without side effects? So B and something before B, right? Then but the quality of life of such persons, what kind of persons, may not be as good as one would like it to be. Exercise, yoga exercise is the only tool that can maintain health. See, यहाँ पे कोई persons है नहीं, यहाँ पे कोई persons है नहीं. Living is not important. Living with excellent health throughout is more meaningful. Many people do not exercise and yet live to a ripe old age, and such person's life is not as good as one would like to. So ठीक है, maybe without exercise and all you might live till 80, 85, 90, but you'll still not be that healthy. So such A, C is clearly a pair, right? Yes, such AC is clearly a pair, right? AC मैंने एक साथ में लिख दिया. अब B कैसे कहाँ पे रखना है? अब B क्या बोल रहा है? It is what is non-invasive and without side effects. Of course, exercise yoga. It keeps you healthy and that too without ऐसे invasive में surgery करना किसी को है कुछ side effects. Medicine खा के आप healthy हो रहे हो. So no, it is not without. So what is that? Is these things only, right? So DB is another pair. DB is another pair. So कहाँ पे? That is option C. Question number 27, everyone. Please tell me the answer. Yep, done. Okay. So now that we have read BD looks like a clear pair, right? Let's read BD. Cash transactions offer both privacy and anonymity as it does not see अगर हम कैश में किसी को पैसे दे रहे हैं मैंने अगर ऑनलाइन भेजे तो ऑफकोर्स इनकम टैक्स को पता चल जाएगा आई गेव यू सम 10,000 रुपीज 20,000 रुपीज वट एवर राइट और अकॉर्डिंगली यू माइट हैव टू पे टैक्स ऑन इट पर मैंने आपको कैश में दे दिया पैसा राइट नॉट ऑनलाइन सो देन ऑफकोर्स प्राइवेसी है नो बडी नोज हु गेव हु वॉट it does not contain information that can be used to identify parties nor the transaction history. Moreover, money is worth what it is because we have to come to accept. Basically, the money is still worth even though we are getting cash, right? So the whole structure of traditional money, what is traditional? The cash transaction is built on trust, right? So will electronic money have. So electronic में भी वो होना पड़ेगा अगर हमें जाना है तो basically उसमें तो होता ही है पर इसमें ये trust पे है. Then in rest of the sentence, if you see, we are talking about electronic transactions. So traditional money is what? This cash only. So that makes B and D a pair. And then D के बाद में ideally A होना चाहिए. Why? Because we are saying electronic money have to be how it has to be because electronic transactions GPay, PhonePe is happening. And closed groups as in मुझे आपको कुछ भेजना 100 rupees 200 तो of course I'll do a GPay or a PhonePe to you right and electronic commerce is e-commerce is one of the most important aspects of the internet to image हमेशा कोई भी चीज का full form पहले आएगा then short form आएगा so first we are saying electronic commerce and then we are saying e-commerce so that makes AC another pair so basically BDAC correct so which is option A. Question number 28 everyone 30 seconds to read because it's short. One thing students because sometimes vocabulary helps us. What is eventually? Eventually means finally or lastly. So ideally ये sentence first तो नहीं हो सकता correct it has to be either at the end or definitely not in the start for or last second last right like that. So lastly or finally right. So eventually people got a greater variety of things to choose from means how people got greater variety of things to choose from trade means business started from person to person but grew to involve different towns so first I had a small shop I was just selling things to 10 people around me but then it involved different towns in different lands I expanded my shop अब मेरे 3 शॉप हो गए एक दूसरे विलेज में एक तीसरे विलेज में like that ठीक है सो पीपल फाउंड वर्क इन ट्रांस अब दूसरे जगह पे हो गए तो लोग को ट्रांसपोर्टेशन और सेलिंग में भी लोगों को मिला कि ठीक है मेरे को ये सामान उस दुकान में पहुंचाना है उसका भी एक नया बिजनेस आ गया मर्चेंट सून ग्रू रिच एज द डिमांड फॉर डिमांड आई तो लोगों को वैरायटी भी मिली राइट पीपल गॉट अ ग्रेटर टू चूज बिकॉज डिमांड होगी ज्यादा चीजें जनरेट होगी तो पीपल कैन चूज फ्रॉम दिस सो दैट मेक्स AC अनदर पेयर राइट AC यहाँ पे BD isn't it so the correct answer is option A. 29th please read. So does that happen to you? We have read the paragraph क्या ये आपके साथ भी होता है कुछ बच्चे ब्लॉक कर देते हैं अपने सारे रिश्तेदारों पेरेंट्स को कुछ बच्चे बोलते नहीं ठीक है दे लाइक राइट लाइक इट कि नहीं सब हमें हमारी फोटोज देख रहे हैं so yeah while these numbers we don't know what these numbers refer to say may not be same for India an increasing number of parents in the city are signing on to social networking sites frequented by the children वो उसी social Instagram हो गया Reddit है these days Snapchat even parents are signing up on these platforms in fact many cities let's read from the start many city teens are also friends with their parents as in follow request या friend request on Facebook or followers yeah their parents are their followers like that on these social networking so in fact मैं कब बोलूँ सेम चीज मैं बोलूँगी भाई students are very smart these days in fact देर आर ऑलवेज मल्टीपल ऑल इंडिया रैंक वन। कोई अब आजकल कोई एक ही ऑल इंडिया रैंक वन नहीं होता है, कम से कम 10 लोगों के 100% आते हैं, सबको ऑल इंडिया रैंक वन मिलती है अगर रैंकिंग से करो, उसमें कोई टू हो ही नहीं सकता है, लोग वन पे ही 10 लोग बैठे हैं, मैक्सिमम एग्जाम्स में ऐसा हो रहा है। सो 100%ers ही हैं हर एग्जाम में, कम से कम 100 100 150 लाइक दैट। So I'm saying the same thing. The students are smart. In fact, there are hundreds of 100%. So I'm saying the same thing. I'm just telling you more specifically, and with in fact. So जब आप बोल रहे हो कि भाई आजकल पेरेंट्स और बच्चे फ्रेंड्स on social media, you will say the same thing. In fact, भाई ये भी है like that. So ठीक है, let's read. Now, however, is for contrast. However, parents should know where to draw a line when it comes to communicating with the child on social network. Parents should not admonish, as in admonish, criticize or like डांटना, scold their kids for every silly status they put out. So हर चीज को डांटना चाहिए, ऐसा क्यों लिखा, ऐसा क्यों लिखा, because it's a place for fun, it's for teenagers, it's for people in 20s, for young people. तो है तो उनके लिए भी, बाकी लोग जा सकते हैं, but then they can't judge them or tell them कि भाई ये ठीक नहीं, वो ठीक नहीं, isn't it like that? So for 29, सी ये दोनों है, पेरेंट्स को क्या करना चाहिए क्या नहीं करना चाहिए, राइट? सो ये सी डी हैज टू बी टुगेदर एंड ए बी या बी ए, बट देन many, see अगर बोलो इनफैक्ट से मैं these numbers we don't know what, so see is it possible that maybe एक आर्टिकल है जिसमें बहुत सारे लाइन है, एग्जामिनर हैज चोजन थर्ड फोर फाइव सिक्स, थर्ड में अगर दीज लिखा तो हो भी सकता है, तो वी डोंट हैव टू अज्यूम कि यार अपना किसी इस तरह के प्रोनाउंस से शुरू नहीं हो सकता है। बेसिकली जो भी 4 सेंटेंस हैं दे हैव टू मेक लॉजिकल सेंस, मतलब इसके बाद ये, इसके बाद ये, ऑफ कोर्स दीज का हमारे पास में प्रेसिडेंट या सब्जेक्ट नहीं है, बट देन ए बी तो नहीं लिख सकते, इट हैज टू बी बी ए। सो sentence B. Yes, okay. I mean option B. Now question number 30, I'll give you a minute to read. Okay, one hint we have got. They removed this hurdle by conquering their own minds. कौन है? Who removed this which hurdle? So if you read carefully, it is an obstacle in their way of happiness. And some people, isn't it? So let's read A and C. How can it be true when it means what? वो तो हमें पता नहीं, but A C is a pair. How can it be true when a lot of rich people complaining about their unhappy state of mind? On the other hand, there are some people who believe that it is an obstacle in the way. तो कुछ लोगों को लगता है भाई पैसा होके भी यू कांट बी हैप्पी, सम पीपल थिंक नो नो आई विल बी हैप्पी ओनली व्हेन आई अर्न मनी, like that. So these people who think कि जो obstacle है कि वो remove करते हैं, they want to earn more money, they want to be smarter, more skillful, तो remove करते हैं, conquering their own minds, अपने आप को और discipline बनाते हैं because they want to earn a lot of money, like that. Now what can be true or not true actually? B, some people believe that happiness comes from wealth and other, basically happiness comes from money and whatever money can buy, but सम पीपल से ऐसा कैसे पॉसिबल है, बहुत सारे रिच लोग तो दुखी हैं, दूसरे लोग बोलते नहीं नहीं हमारे पास पैसा नहीं, हम इसलिए दुखी हैं, सो इसलिए दे ट्राई टू like earn money by upskilling themselves and right however like मेहनत करना, hard work करना, everything. So conclusion, so wealth has nothing to do with happiness, basically जरूरी नहीं है, right? Of course people try, सब कुछ लोगों के लिए पैसा जरूरी है, it leads to their happiness, for others it is not, but it's not the only thing कि वो होगा तो पैसा है, वो नहीं है तो नहीं, दैट्स व्हाट दिस सेंटेंस इज। बट कितना भी भाई बोलो, majority of the youngsters will not believe in this, and करना भी नहीं चाहिए। when you are young you have to be true to your potential, जो भी आपका बेस्ट है, we don't know, it will lead to a lot of wealth, it will lead to a lot of fame, it will lead to a lot of recognition for you, a lot of something, we don't know, but अपने का अपना जो भी बेस्ट है वो देना चाहिए, everything else should be a by product though. So D has to come at the end, right? AC is a pair, so this is the correct answer. वैसे they say there's a famous saying कि all great things in life, like the best things in life are free and the second best things are extremely expensive, right? ये एक saying है वैसे। So ऐसा भी नहीं, I think both the thought process are wrong. People से money की कोई importance नहीं, वो भी बकवास है, money is the first thing, वो भी नहीं possible, right? उसके नहीं हो सकता, उससे again you will be मटेरियलिस्टिक होना एक टाइम के लिए ठीक है, बट देन फॉर लॉन्ग टर्म एवरीथिंग इज इम्पोर्टेंट. सो आई फील हर चीज की अपनी अपनी इंपॉर्टेंस है. जस्ट लाइक टेकिंग एक्सट्रीम साइड विथ मनी इज एब्सोल्युटली रॉन्ग. ज्यादा एक्सट्रीम नहीं बनना चाहिए. Okay, question number 31. That there would be a thunderstorm today was predicted by the, so predicted matlab foretold. Right. Rupam hasn't seen her father. So yes, what will be the correct answer? Since last September. Either my uncle or my aunt is coming to party. In either or we choose a second subject. हमने, if you have not seen the grammar students, grammar का एक 1.5 hour का class मैंने लिया है in the cMat playlist only, please वो देख लेना. The cat is wagging its tail. It's, आप बोलोगे why not this? See, इसका full form होता है it is. It's, for example, it's a class, like it is a class. And if I say, let's say हम grammar कर रहे हैं, so I'll say its topic is grammar, means उसका topic grammar है. ठीक है. So आप just to avoid confusion, आप दोनों को it's मत बोलो. When you see an apostrophe, आप उसको बोलो it is. You call it it is. तो इसको बोलो it's. So then you're like you can write like this, but when you're reading, when you're talking, आप इसको it is बोलो, it's मत बोलो, वरना वो confusion रहेगा फिर. Especially if you're confused, तब तो definitely do like this. When I visited them, she working for 6 months. So when I visited them, she has been working for 6 months. Okay. Paw cat. So cat का जो right structure है, that is this palm या feet जो structure है, that is paw. Hoof is of horse. Correct. Genuine, authentic, both are synonym. Mirage is like an illusion, right? Okay. Bird flies. तो snake क्या करता है? Right, snake crawls. Pantry में हम store करते हैं groceries and everything सामान. Scullery में what do we do? Right, we wash. It's a place to wash. Blind visual, kind of opposite. Right, blind can't see visuals, कुछ visual नहीं देख सकते. वैसे deaf का क्या होगा? Blind की disability की no visual, deaf की disability है yes, right, auditory. वैसे सब में का वही मतलब है, but visual auditory effects, sound effects नहीं बोलते, that is informal, auditory effects. All right, idiom and phrases. All eyes are on you. If I say, what does that mean? It means I'm watching eagerly what you're going to do, how you're going to perform. It like a cakewalk. A lot of people say CET, cMat are like cakewalk, right? But no, they are not. Right? Nothing is easy. We can't take anything for granted unless or till we crack it. Actually, we crack the exam, maybe then you can say, oh, it was a cakewalk for me, piece of cake for me. So basically, a pleasant experience. So exam preparation, no matter which exam, is not a cakewalk. Make a beeline. So make a beeline generally to look for complimentary things, free things कि भाई अच्छा यहाँ मिल जाए कुछ, that is to look for freebies. Pain in the neck. This person is pain in my neck, right? मतलब अगर मैं ऐसे बोलूँ तो इसका क्या मतलब है? It means somebody is bothering you a lot. Somebody is pain in the neck. So क्या बोल सकते हैं? Someone or something that is very annoying, जो आपको बहुत ज़्यादा फालतू परेशान कर रहा है. The team members seem to be running around in circles. To run around circles is वही करना कुछ. You are not able to reach to the goal, to the results, to a final solution, final conclusion. बस उसी problem को हम different words में discuss कर रहे हैं. So that will be to be very active but with few results. कि discussion तो बहुत चल रहा है पर कुछ वो आगे नहीं बात बढ़ रही है. Despite considerable achievement in other areas, humans still cannot control weather and probably never be able to do so. So probably will never be, isn't it? Humans still cannot and will never be. So will never be will be this option. What we have done is from humanity point of view. Okay. So what we have been doing is from what we have been doing, right? Was, not is, not yes. From what is needed now is not mere declarations or promises, but actions to fulfill the promises already made. So, but actions, actions to fulfill the promises which were already made, which were, this is not possible already, which were made, made promises, already made promises, no promises, then this is fine, so no correction. The most important quality of chief executive candidate is a noble character, या तो हम ऐसे बोले. So most important quality of C candidate should be a noble character. It is now well known that the world responds to the Asian tsunami disaster with an outpouring of generosity, right? So, world responded to the world responded to. It is now known that the world responded to this disaster with generosity. Alright, you can check your answers here. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow at the same time with another session. If there's any doubt in general regarding exams, or if there's anything you think I missed, maybe telling you the meaning of any word, anything as such, just ask me in the comments, and do not forget to join the Telegram group. Have a nice day, everyone. See you soon.